Do you feel like you're doing marketing, but it's not actually translating into more clients and more revenue for your business? Well, if we haven't met, my name is Caitlin Webb, and I help local service providers build and last with strategic marketing. And in this video, I'm going to quickly break down how to evaluate your marketing, how to make better decisions, cut what's not working, and focus on actually what will help you get more clients for your business, because that's why you're doing marketing in the first place. So let's dive right in. Step one is to define the end from the beginning. This is super crucial because you want to define what your actual vision is for the business. Is it to grow, to have this many employees and this much revenue? Like, do you want a big team, big business, or do you want a more boutique business? Like, even with like local service businesses or real estate businesses, things like that, like not everyone's goals are the same. And so you really need to define what's your end goal, like define the end from the beginning, because the clarity that you have in your business will reflect the clarity that you have in your marketing. If you're not really sure where you want to go in your business, you don't know the end, you don't know your 12-month, 3-year, 5-year goal. It doesn't need to be specific and exact, but just have a direction. You have to have a direction because, again, this is going to flow into your marketing. If you're confusing about where you're heading, then your marketing message isn't going to land and you're going to struggle to get results. Step two is to look at your metrics. This is not the most fun part, but it's so crucial because you need to look at the number of leads you're getting every month, where your leads are coming from, where your clients are coming from, looking at your ad accounts, looking at your Google Analytics page, looking at your website analytics, looking at your social media analytics, all those things, because you need to kind of locate where you're at. What are the gaps? Like, are you not getting enough lead flow, or are you getting enough lead flow, but your leads aren't converting? Like, we need to get a full picture first of your current online presence to see what's working and to see where you're at so we know how to best move forward. So that's step one. Look at your metrics and define exactly where you're at. And step three is define what's missing. So once you gather all your analytics, actually look at it. Like, look at it, measure it, think about this with your team, look at this with your business partner, like, or just yourself or your coach, and really take a good look as where are we coming short? Like, are we getting enough lead flow to hit the deals that we want to hit? Are we getting enough sales calls? Are the sales calls or the appointments that we're getting, like, how much of those are we converting? Just really look at that with a critical eye and just really define, okay, like, this is what we're missing. And sometimes it's really helpful to even ask your leads, like ask your clients, like, hey, what made you reach out to us? What made you choose us? Or even leads maybe that went to another company or decided to go with another company. Hey, just really quick, like, I'm trying to get some information for my business. I was curious, like, why you decided to go with XYZ company, just so I can know from my research. Nobody minds giving feedback when it's honest. And so start to really actually measure what's missing, what's broken, what's not really working to its full potential, so you know how to proceed to the next step. The next thing is start to fill the gaps. One of my core beliefs in marketing is that marketing is an ecosystem. Marketing is not just posting on social media. It's not just running ads. It's not just one thing, but a combination of multiple things that really make the marketing ecosystem work together. And once you build this marketing ecosystem, it will sustain you for the rest of your life in business. So I find a lot of people, they will just try something new every 3 to 6 months, but nothing ever sticks. It maybe works for a little bit, but then it doesn't. And so to build something sustainable, you really need a marketing ecosystem, which brings me to my last point here, which is filling the gaps. Once you figure out the end goal, where you're at right now, then you look at your analytics, get a lay of the land, get an online presence audit. And then the next step is to define what's missing. And the last step is to start to fill in the gaps. Now, marketing is a process. It's not going to be fixed overnight. It's a long-term process where you're going to have to work on it consistently. But the first thing that you can do is start to decide, when you're looking at your analytics, when you're looking at what's missing, start to decide what are the top 5 growth priorities that you can prioritize within the next 90 days that'll really start to move you in the right direction. Just choose 5. That's all. And define what those things that are most important to your business, most important to you. So for example, maybe that's really getting more Google reviews. Like, you have a lot of happy customers, but they're not leaving reviews, they're not leaving testimonials. So maybe that's one. Maybe the next thing is, hey, we're not getting enough lead flow, so we're going to start to run some campaigns, some retargeting campaigns on social media, so we can retarget our website traffic. Maybe that's like, hey, like, we're kind of speaking to everyone right now, and we really want to work with this specific type of client. So we need to be more specific in our language and in our messaging so that we can resonate with that type of person, not these types of people. These are all examples of key growth priorities that will really change the landscape of your business and of your marketing. So choose 5 and just start with that. You're going to be working on marketing as long as you're in business. And so really all it's about is just constantly making improvements and changes to that to make it a well-oiled ecosystem. And so that's it for this video, guys. If you got value out of this, would love to hear from you in the comments. If you want videos like this weekly, shoot a subscribe and a like to this video. Share it with some business friends if you feel like this would be good for them. And then if you're a local service provider that wants to build and last with strategic marketing, I partner with a lot of local businesses. I've worked with over 200 in the past 4 years of doing marketing. And so if you want to learn more about that, then just click the link below to get more information about that. And we'll set up a time to chat and see how we can maybe help you. And then if you also want to click the link below, I have a link to a form where you can actually request a marketing needs assessment. That's free, and that's something that you can just do to just really see, like, okay, what are my biggest areas of concern where I'm not really doing a great job in my marketing and my overall online presence. And so it's just an assessment. It takes less than 5 minutes, and then we'll shoot you like a customized needs assessment so you can focus on the right things at the right times. But that's it for this video, guys. See you on the next one. Peace.